Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Ryan A.
Hello.
Hey, is this Jess?
Yes, this is Jess. What's up? What's wrong?
Oh my gosh. So, first of all, thank y'all for taking my call. Hey, Charlamagne, DJ Envy. Want to shout out my dad, Calvin. We're on our way to our family reunion, and we were tuning in this morning and listening to the show, and I was like, I gotta call in.
Nice.
It's not really a question, it's a comment. So I'm single and I'm almost in my 40s, and there's this pervasive narrative that I think a lot of times the value of women is attached to them being in a relationship or being married. My question, I guess it's kind of a question to you, Jess, is how do we better support our single friends and kind of changing that narrative so that so much stock isn't put on, oh, you must be that much more valuable in whatever way because you are in a committed relationship. So just wanted to know your thoughts on that.
So you're not in a relationship, but you obviously have friends that are in marriages and in relationships, and you feel slighted because I'm just trying to understand how it...
No, I wouldn't say I feel slighted, but what I will say is that I feel like society as a whole has a preference for a woman has more value if they are in there. Like, you'll hear things like if you're in church, or when are you going to get married, and if you're married, when you're going to have kids. Even sometimes tuning into the Breakfast Club, I kind of hear some of the puns that some of the women that are still single. So I'm just wondering, how do we better change that narrative to support women in whatever stage of life that they're in?
I mean, obviously, I've lived you. I mean, I really don't even think like that, to be honest with you. I understand how you feel when you hear the jokes, you hear the puns up here, when we refer to single women. But it's like, no, I mean, every woman, just individually, I think thrives in whatever she does. If she's bettering herself every day, if she's living right, nobody's perfect, but I think you have qualities. Every woman has qualities, whether they are married, single, in between relationships. Some women are just naturally lovers. Some people find their person before others. If you feel like you are a woman that you don't want a relationship, you're not ready to be in a relationship because of everything you got going on, or just because you're trying to find yourself and love on yourself, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. How do we support that? It's just speaking that into every sister. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. But you are single, right? You said.
Yes, I am happily.
Right, happily single. So look, live in that, thrive in that, because maybe it's not for you just yet.
That's good. Thank you so much. Yes, I appreciate that.
No problem. I love you, happily single girl.
I love you too. You have a blessed one.
You too. Hello, who's this? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, girl. What's up? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Hey, Jess.
Hey, what's wrong?
So I have a question. I just got off of work, but okay, so me and my sister were in like a little disagreement or whatnot because she wanted me to drive an hour and a half to go meet her, to go pick my nephew up because of, parental things. But I'm like, she knows that I work 2 jobs, 16 hours a day, 6 days a week, and I go to school. And I'm a mom as well. And so, yes, I do work from home, but I also have a job, my second job, where I go, outside. And she's like, I told her I was tired. I was like, I just can't do it. I'm tired. Can you just meet me at my house, which is like a 2.5-hour drive? And she's like, well, I work in the elements. What are you saying? Like, I'm tired too.
Yeah,
but she only works one job.
Right. Okay. So she's mad at you currently.
Yeah, like we're not speaking.
Yo, well look, too bad, so goddamn sad. Just pray on that, because she's his mother. Like, she's his mother. Like, what do you mean? I'm just, the fact that she has the audacity to be upset with you for not being able to pick up her son one time when you have your own children, you're a mom, you work 2 jobs, you live far away. Like, he's not your responsibility. He is your family. I know you love him, but he's not your responsibility. At the end of the day, that's pretty audacious for her to be upset with you. I would say pray on that. Don't go too long without talking to your sister, but sometimes it needs to be a distance created there because obviously she got too comfortable with you helping her out.
Yeah, and I don't mind getting him like during the summertime, maybe for a month or whatever. But just this time I just could not do it because this summer is different.
But like all this,
but
but all this because you should not have to explain that life is happening to everybody. Listen, like your sister she gotta let that marinate for a minute. You gotta let her do her for a minute. And then when y'all reconvene, you got to tell her, like, you know that was wrong. That was very selfish of you to be upset with me because I couldn't do something for you. One time.
And I attempted to talk to her about it, not to cut you off, but I attempted to talk to her about it. And I guess because she felt like it should be over with, like I should have moved past it. And she doesn't understand that I would like an apology.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I don't know what you're looking for. And I'm like, I literally just said an apology, like at least something to acknowledge that you directly dismissed, like, my whole situation.
Yeah, she got to be put on ice. She'll understand later. Not right now. She got to be put on ice. She's way too entitled. So.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah, I know it doesn't feel good right now, but it won't be forever. Trust me. People just got to learn lessons.
I definitely understand. Well, thank you. I definitely appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
And Marley is so beautiful, by the way.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too, babe. Hello, who's this?
Hey, Jess, this is Dion.
What's up?
Okay, question for you. Ain't gonna waste anybody's time. So I've been in a relationship for 5 years, and I've lived with my girlfriend for 4.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants me to put a ring on her finger.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned from other people's mistakes, and marriage has never been successful in my family.
Okay.
So my question to you is, what do you think? I mean, do you think is it wrong that I'm not putting a ring on her finger, being that we've been together for this long? I mean, look at Iman Shumpert.
Oh God, no, you not throwing niggas at me. No, you not. I'm
you
trying to fix your mess, and you throwing other. No, you sound like though since you want to throw people out there. You sound like Clay from Love Is Blind. That's who you giving. All right, because you telling me. I know you love your girlfriend, but you're telling me basically that what's holding you back is the fact that you're from a family where you've seen marriage only fail. So that makes you scared. That gives you doubt, right? And I'm not saying that's unreal because that happens. So now you're conditioned to stigmatize marriage in a way where it's negative because it doesn't last from what you've seen.
Right.
That doesn't have to be your reality, though. You get what I'm saying? That's why I compared you to Clay, because that's what he was saying on Love Is Blind. But either way, back to you. Yeah, that doesn't have to be your reality. You could break that. You know that, right? Because you love your girlfriend. What would happen so wrong by marrying her? After marrying her, if you've been with her already for a consistent, I'm assuming happily, 5 years.
It's been a roller coaster ride for sure.
Okay.
I just disagree with the legal side of it. It never works out for the man. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is not my priority.
Never is really strong. That's a really strong word because we know people that we clearly see marriages that has, stood the test of time. We see successful marriages. We see happy marriages. We see a lot of unhealthy marriages, divorces, but there still are marriages out there, that last. So what would you do if she left you? Just curious.
She left me, I would, keep it pushing, to be honest with you. It would hurt.
But would you care?
'Cause everything is so familiar.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. She been pushing it on me for a while now. So
Yeah.
You know, I kind of hit a plateau.
Yeah. Well,
and I really don't have any mentorship. You know, I live in a state by myself, so it's just me. You know, so that's just where I'm at.
But would you be willing to like get therapy for that? Like, would you be willing to? Because there is mentorship out here. You know, is that, you know, does it really matter to you to try to evolve in a way where you can see marriage in a positive light in your future with her? If not, I think you should let her go because that's what she wants. And if you can't make her happy and, you know, because it sounds like you could give a damn about it. It's not a priority for you, you know. And you just say, yo, I keep it pushing. So if it's that, I think maybe you should let her go, you know, if you know that's what she wants and you'll never be able to give her that. Because that's not just in your ministry. That's not what you want.
That's true. You're right.
Yeah, because you'd be selfish keeping her around knowing that you ain't going to never give her what she wants, ultimately.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but thanks.
So you think therapy would be wise?
I think it would be wise, and I think the fact that you even asked about or mentioned mentorship means that you do want to try. There is some interest in, you know, marriage one day.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I have my days for sure. But you know, when the arguments kick in, cause I live with her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know, I'm sure you know how that is.
Yes. Yes.
You know, it's hard.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You know, nothing is easy. Nothing worth fighting for is easy, or you wouldn't have to fight. You know what I mean? like
mind you, like I'm for monogamy. You know, we've been moving like we're married, just without the papers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just where I'm at for real. So.
I got you, but seek the mentorship for real. Talk to somebody, you know, because you don't want to throw it away. You know, I hear it now. At first you was all cool and smooth and shit. Nah, I'm gonna keep it pushing, but nah, that's your girl. You know, so seek the mentorship for real. Talk to somebody.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, and then check in with me. You know, later.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Just fix my mess. If you need relationship advice or you're having relationship problems, you can call her right now, 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. In the morning. The Breakfast Club.